Are you bored of the same routine life? Well, you can get hit by a truck and reincarnate into a magical world. Hey guys, my name is Leia and welcome to Anime Recap Pro. In today's video, we will check out the 2019 hit series, Wise Man's Grandchild. But before we get started, be sure to hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And without any other delays, let's get started. A Japanese salaryman is struck by a truck and reborn as a baby in a magical world. The wizard Merlin Wolford used to be revered as a national hero in the kingdom of Earlshide, praised for both of his strength and his accomplishments. But because he prefers a quiet existence, he isolates himself deep within the rural woods. In the woods, he finds a baby, adopts him, gives him the name Shin, and raises him as his grandson. As Shin matures, Merlin teaches him magic. Melida, Merlin's friend, teaches him how to make magical items, and Michael, a warrior, teaches him how to use a sword. Shin kills a demon at the age of 10, and Merlin then tells him where to look for him in the forest, but Shin already knows this because he has memories from his previous life. At the age of 15, Merlin realizes he never gave Shin practical life lessons. Shin has been using the scientific knowledge from his previous life to create spells that have potential to upend society, so he is reluctant to let Shin enter society. King Dizium of Earlshide, Christina of the Royal Guard, and Siegfried of the Court Magician, all ex-collaborators of Merlin, are revealed to be King Dizium, brother of Sig, and big sister Chris, as revealed by Shin during their discussion of the issue. After deciding Shin should enroll in Earlshide Magic Academy to learn about society and meet people, they move into a house in the city. While out exploring, Shin, who has never met girls his own age, saves two girls from thugs and instantly falls in love with one of them. Maria and Sislyan, the girls, also want to enroll in the academy. Shin's crush on Sislyan turns into a crush on him as well. Kurt, the enemy of Shin, departs after receiving a reprimand from Shin's cousin August, the son of King Dizium. Shin wins the exam and is required to give a speech. Kurt is incensed to learn that Shin hasn't advanced to the higher S class while still in the lower A class. Shin makes adjustments to his academy uniform's shield spells. Shin learns from Sislyan that she has rejected Kurt several times, who is now threatening her. Kurt is made to leave by August by virtue of his royal status. To ask Merlin and Melida if he can change Sislyan's uniform to protect her from Kurt, Shin extends an invitation to everyone to come to his house. Melida reveals that this world will elevate Sislyan's uniform to the status of a national treasure. When Sislyan tries to decline, Melida sees that she is sincere and deserving of the protection. Dizium requests uniforms for August, Julius, and Thor, but cautions Shin against ever disclosing his ability to create national treasure items because doing so could spark an inter-kingdom conflict. Maria politely declines one. Shin offers to use his teleportation spell, which also meant to remain a secret, to transport everyone home. Sislyan is now being escorted to and from school by Shin. The Ultimate Magic Study Group is created after the class unanimously agrees to join Shin's club after he decides not to join any clubs, and Augustus suggests that he start his own. Dizium issues an investigation after discussing the rise in demon sightings with his council. His father challenges Kurt about his actions. Kurt's father removes him from the academy after hearing him snap and rant about how worthless commoners are and how much he despises Shin. Thor explains that Kurt's behavior changed after visiting Mr. Strum, a blind teacher who was exiled from another kingdom, in response to Augustus's question after why Kurt had changed so drastically. Kurt receives a spell from Strum when he visits him. When Shin tells his friends that he killed a demon when he was 10, he unintentionally reveals another secret. Before Kurt shows up, Shin senses a demon and, after changing into a demonoid, tries to kill everyone. Kurt starts up a spell that would destroy the entire academy, so Shin is forced to kill him by severing his head. Kurt orders everyone else to flee while Shin fights him, hoping to stop the demon magic while sparing Kurt. Augustus gives him a warning that killing a demonoid will make him famous and make his life extremely challenging going forward. Shin posts Kurt was the subject of an experiment on living things. Shin receives a medal from Dizium for eliminating Kurt. Merlin is irate. Shin is being involved in politics by Dizium, but she recognizes the need for it. Due to Shin's fame, His tutors must test prospective members in order to keep the group's size manageable. Diziem explains Shin's theory that Kurt was artificial to his council. Shin is joined by Mark, a blacksmith's son, and Olivia, a restaurant owner's daughter, 2 students. In order for Shin to better handle his enchantments, he asks Mark to upgrade his sword. Strom is under investigation by the Security Bureau after expressing regret over Kurt's passing. He is asked to assist the investigators by examining Kurt's corpse, but once they arrive at the castle, they admit Kurt's identity was never made public. Strom demolishes some of the castle after being exposed. When Shin challenges him to a duel, Strom's mask is destroyed, revealing that he is not blind, but rather has demonoid eyes. When Shin uses a heat ray spell so intense that it turns the Sand Lord to glass, Strom either disintegrates or manages to escape. The Council of Diziem congratulates him on his victory, but despite his attempts to explain his use of the heat ray spell, they are unable to comprehend what he is saying. Melita worries that Shin and Sislayan are still single. Shin is also worried. Given that Strom is still alive, August hires Mark's father to create a new sword. Earlshide is troubled by demons and has an invasion plan. The king of Bluefia learns from Zest, his spy. Shin decides to purchase a ring for Sislayan, which surprises her. When he then reveals that it's for a further defense enchantment, his friends become incensed at his stupidity. Diziem promises Shin will never be used in politics or battle as he hands him his medal during a public ceremony. Shin decides to assist his friends in leveling up, but finds it difficult because casting his spells requires scientific knowledge that his friends lack. The king of Blosfia is seen secretly manipulated by Strom and his assistant, Miria. When Merlin demonstrates that it's possible to learn Shin's spells while using Shin's teleportation spell, Shin's friends are encouraged. Shin picks up his new sword, which has a blade that can be easily replaced in the event of a break. August questions whether the military can utilize the design to reduce costs, particularly with impending war against Bluefia. Shin decides he will fight in the war if necessary to defend his friends and family, in spite of Diziem's assurance. Earlshade defeats Bluefia's army. Strom sent the message to Diziem's council after killing the king and destroying Bluefia was that he had destroyed Bluefia and transformed 12 of its most powerful magicians into demonoids under his control. Everyone is upset when Diziem orders Academy students to train alongside Knight Military Institute students because Knight students are known as bullies. Along with August, Sislayan, Maria, and 4 knights named Trace, Miranda, Nguyen, and Tent, Shin forms a team. August tells Shin to let the knights fight demons without them because he is tired of their attitude. Shin learns that Christina and Siegfried are the team's advisors. The knights are quickly vanquished after coming across a boar demon requiring Shin to save them by cutting off the boar's head. The knights understand how much they still need to learn and how crucial a magician's assistance is. 3 knight boys develop crushes on Sislayan after she treats their wounds, which makes Shin, Maria, and Miranda envious. As more demons come at him, enraged Shin casts a powerful explosion spell to exterminate them all. In awe, Miranda apologizes for being so envious of Shin's talent before apologizing to Sislayan for insulting her boyfriend. This causes both Shin and Sislayan, who insist they are not dating yet, great embarrassment. Well, that's it for today. Want to find out if Shin actually becomes the most powerful being on the planet? Then stay tuned for part 2. Also, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe.